I got to this point. I couldn't make it up the path because what's his name was blocking it. The reason he was blocking it, and I didn't realize this until I started actually looking into the code after the stream. The reason he was blocking it is because he wasn't scripted to continue walking to the exit grid, because he's supposed to go up to this tile and then get removed. Because he wasn't scripted to continue trying to walk up to the exit grid, when I save the game, he ends up stopping, because the mechanism where you save a game stops several types of scripts from running. And I think specifically it stops animation type scripts. I'm not 100% on that, but it does stop at least several types of script, so that he will no longer animate to the top of the hill. And so he'll block the path. Now, my solution was to create a fixed param animation here. I should actually label these, but I'm not sure what to label them right now. So I added an extra fixed param in here. This fixed param, the script now calls when he's supposed to move up to here. Once he's supposed to move up to there, we hit fixed param 6, and then this is called in the timed event pproc, and it cycles through the timed event pproc over and over. Once it hits fixed param 6, checks to see if he's not busy. If he's stopped on the hill and he's not moving anywhere, then it will reg anim clear him, reg anim begin, and animate move to tile, and move him to the try to get him to walk to the exit tile. And then it will re-add the timer right here, whether or not he's moving. And this is timer number 6 right here, so it'll recall fixed param 6 the next time it comes through. Well, not the next time it comes through. After 10 seconds, it'll come back through anyway. Or after 10 cycles, rather, which is like 1 second. Every second it'll check. So basically, every second it rechecks whether or not he's animating. And if he's not animating, it will reanimate him. So that will now prevent him from getting stuck on the hill. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run through and test this once more to try and get an idea, to try and show you that it works. So now, if I talk to this guy... Okay, so let me just skip through the rest of this dialogue here.
Remember that old tribal with the...
Me need do something first.
No, you don't, kid. We need to find Jordan and bring him back now, before that shaman Mutaru knows what's up. Now get a move on, will ya?
Cassidy gently but firmly takes you by the arm and leads you out of the bar. But, end. And here's the little short cutscene. Now I'm going to save it as soon as he starts moving, just to be clear, so we can test the fix I did for that bug. All right, now save. I'm going to go ahead and save it on the plateau right here like this. And then you can see him continuing to move. Let me reload it, and you can see him continuing to move again. Now the cool thing, this is the reason I did a fixed param, is because fixed params will actually save their call in the save file when you save a game. So when you load the game again, it doesn't forget that it's running the fixed param. It actually reloads the fixed param marker that it was supposed to be running. This allows you to run an animation and run an animation set and have it saved into the save game, so that if the player doesn't want to wait around, they can just save the game, and it will continue to animate appropriately when you reload the game, or when you, for instance, even quit the game and then restart the game and then reload that level. This is one of the cool things about the fixed param system, because it will actually keep track of that information for you, and you don't have to manually handle it yourself. You can actually just tuck it into the fixed param, a little fixed param animation, and then that fixed param will, as long as it continues to call itself, it will continue to try and run that animation. All right, I'm in the middle of editing this video on how to fix a broken animation using the timed event pproc, and I want to just point out that one other thing you could do besides repeat animating him to the tile, you could also check to see if he's on the tile. And if he's not on the tile, which is what I added here, if he's not on the tile, we can add the timer event. But if he is on the tile, which is what this check is right here, then it won't add the timer event. Another way you could write this is if self tile equivalent to cast exit tile, then begin, and here we could tell it to do nothing because we don't need it to do anything here, else begin, and then here we would add timer event 6. So this is another way of writing this exact same thing. It just, I've shortened it down to making it not equals to here. Just wanted to show that off. You don't have to keep it animating necessarily, as long as at some point here you have a check that tells it not to call itself again once it reaches that point. So that's the final solution I actually have in here for this script in this part of the mod.